alien invasions and evidence of extraterrestrial life have endured long-lasting debates and speculations among people, both experts and laymen. What if someone came out with enough evidence to prove that these things actually exist and that the government is only hiding them from us? At a point in time when the world needed someone with genuine credibility and enough proof to back up their theories and speculations, there emerged a man from the shadows of the past named Bob Lazar. This man claims that he knows some weird things going on in the secret base, Area 51. Without a doubt, intrigue and speculation surround Area 51, fueling countless conspiracy theories and fueling the flames of curiosity for decades now. But wait a minute, who is Bob Lazar and why on earth should we take his words for it? Join us as we take a look at Bob Lazar's life, his claims about the secret base, and footage of Area 51. Before we talk about Bob Lazar, let's begin with the most captivating part: Bob Lazar's claims. Bob Lazar, a young scientist with a diverse range of interests, has a truly remarkable story that is absolutely astonishing. Bob Lazar's tale is nothing short of extraordinary, and he firmly believes that he must reveal it to protect himself. Of course, it goes without saying that this base is highly classified alongside everything that revolves around it. In fact, during his visit to the secret base, Lazar vividly remembered a terrifying encounter where a stern individual jabbed a finger into his chest, screaming into his ear, while others aimed their weapons at him. Sometimes you just can't know too much. However, skepticism lingers in the minds of many. Could Bob Lazar's claims be nothing more than a fantastical flight of fancy, or do they hold the key to unraveling the deepest secrets of Area 51? Join us on a journey into the unknown as we delve into the intricate puzzle that is Bob Lazar's claims, piecing together fragments of information to gain a rare glimpse into the covert operations of this secret base. Bob Lazar claims that he was recruited to work in an area known as S4, located a few miles south of Groom Lake. According to Lazar, S4 housed incredible flying saucers, antimatter reactors, and other technological marvels that appeared to be far beyond the capabilities of human beings. He boldly asserts that these advancements came from somewhere else, even though it may be incredibly bizarre to believe. Lazar firmly asserts that his actual employer was the United States Navy. He recalls gatherings with fellow government employees near the flight area at Groom Lake, where only a select few would board a secretive bus with windows that were either blacked out or non-existent. This covert journey would lead them to S4, where Lazar describes a peculiar building with a unique slope of about 30 degrees. The hangar doors were textured to blend in with the surrounding terrain, almost as if they were designed to evade detection from satellite photographs. Lazar openly admits that he was never explicitly informed about his specific role, but he deduced that it had something to do with advanced propulsion, a perplexing enigma that continued to pique his curiosity and contribute to the ongoing mystery surrounding Area 51. On his very first day at the S4 facility, Robert Lazar embarked on a journey into uncharted territory. He was handed a series of briefings that forever changed his perception of propulsion technology. What he encountered was truly mind-boggling. The power source for these otherworldly crafts was an antimatter reactor, a concept that had long been confined to the realms of science fiction. But this was just the beginning. The moment of truth arrived when Lazar was finally given permission to enter the hangar where the sports model was stored. Guided past it, his hands trembled with excitement as he couldn't resist running his fingers along its sleek exterior. This electrifying experience left a lasting impression on his memory. Surprisingly, he discovered that there weren't just one but 9 of these incredible crafts, each housed in separate hangars and uniquely designed for different purposes. However, the price of gaining this knowledge was high. The security at S4 was suffocating, and Lazar felt the weight of oppression from his superiors. They resorted to fear and intimidation, using psychological tactics that bordered on brainwashing. While they never physically harmed him, the constant presence of guns was a chilling reminder of the serious consequences he faced. The facility's security was relentless, with guards armed with M16 rifles always on alert during the original security briefings. If things were as Bob Lazar has said, then a lot is yet to be revealed. To take us further ahead, let's take a look at why and how Bob Lazar has so much knowledge about all his claims, clearing the air on Bob Lazar's credibility. In 1989, Bob Lazar burst into the public eye, captivating the world with his extraordinary claim. He confidently declared that he had been employed at a top-secret location just south of Area 51, which he referred to as S4. In a series of interviews with Las Vegas journalist George Knapp, Lazar revealed astonishing details about his experiences, all while keeping his face concealed from the public eye. Prior to his alleged employment at S4, Lazar claimed to have worked as a physicist at the prestigious Los Alamos National Laboratory, a facility renowned for its involvement in the development of the atomic bomb. As the investigation progressed, it became increasingly clear that Lazar's revelations were not to be taken lightly. The puzzle surrounding Lazar's employment history was slowly unraveling, and the search for truth was gaining momentum. Initially, when Los Alamos was contacted, their response was a simple and dismissive nope. They claimed to have no record of a man named Bob Lazar ever working there. However, undeterred by this response, the investigators obtained a phone book from the Los Alamos lab and to their amazement found Lazar's name listed within its pages. The quest for truth led down a convoluted path filled with intrigue and skepticism. The pivotal question that loomed large in this investigation revolved around Lazar's employment history, particularly his claim of working at Los Alamos. The idea behind this line of inquiry was that if Lazar had indeed held a technical or scientific role at such a reputable institution, it would lend credibility to the possibility of his employment at a place as secretive as S4. One of the most mind-boggling revelations Lazar made was the existence of not just one, but 9 flying saucers of extraterrestrial origin. This revelation sent shockwaves throughout the world, leaving people questioning the authenticity of his claims. Was this all a carefully crafted fabrication, or was there some truth to what Lazar was saying? Despite the potential risks to his own safety, Lazar believed it was of utmost importance to share this well-guarded secret with the world. His desire to reveal the truth left those who heard his story in awe, their jaws figuratively dropping as they tried to comprehend the enormity of his claims. Recognizing the potential magnitude of the story, George Knapp embarked on an exhaustive 8-month investigation to substantiate Lazar's assertions. However, verifying Lazar's credentials proves to be a complex endeavor. He insists that he holds degrees in physics and electronics, but the educational institutions contacted had no knowledge of him. Lazar also claims to have worked as a physicist at the prestigious Los Alamos National Lab, where he conducted experiments with a massive particle beam accelerator capable of generating a staggering 700 million volts of power. Despite these pieces of evidence, Los Alamos officials still wouldn't locate any records of Lazar. This mystery only adds to the intrigue surrounding Lazar's extraordinary story. Bob Lazar also spoke about a mysterious place called EG&G, where he claims he was interviewed for the S4 job. However, there were also reports of a similar lack of records. It seemed as though someone was intentionally orchestrating Lazar's disappearance, making him seem like a non-entity. This bizarre scenario was so surreal that even Lazar couldn't help but smile about it. Interestingly, Los Alamos officials had initially denied any knowledge of Bob Lazar ever working there. However, a 1982 phone book from the lab revealed his name among the scientists and technicians, lending credibility to his claims. Furthermore, a newspaper clipping from the same year highlighted Lazar's fascination with jet cars and identified him as a physicist at the lab, further corroborating his connections to the scientific community. This incident served as a stark reminder that this was not an ordinary workplace. Fear was a prevailing factor in their daily routine. Lazar's belief was firmly anchored in the tangible evidence he had witnessed. He steadfastly held on to the notion that the technology he had encountered surpassed human ingenuity. It was an unshakable conviction that what he had seen, touched, and worked on served as indisputable proof of extraterrestrial existence. In his view, there was simply no way that humans could have conceived or manufactured such advanced systems, power supplies, and flying discs. What do you think of these claims? Could Bob Lazar have made them up? A glimpse into the secret base. The allure of this mysterious military base continues to captivate and bewilder, leaving us with more questions than answers. But what hidden secrets lie within its confines? What extraterrestrial revelations have been uncovered? Only by delving into the depths of Bob Lazar's claims and exploring the mind-bending facts, theories, and evidence surrounding Area 51 can we hope to unravel the enigma that has gripped the world for decades. So, prepare to be amazed as we explore the mind-bending facts, compelling theories, and compelling evidence that surround the enigma of Area 51. Deep within the vast expanse of the Nevada desert, hidden away from the prying eyes of the world, lies a place so enigmatic and secretive that it has captivated and terrified people for decades. This is none other than the infamous Area 51, a mysterious military installation that has become the stuff of legends. It is here, in this clandestine base, that the enigmatic figure known as Bob Lazar claims to have worked, unveiling a shocking revelation about the reverse engineering of extraterrestrial technology and a hidden world lurking beneath the desert sands. The origins of Area 51 can be traced back to the heart of the Cold War, around the mid-1950s. During this tumultuous era, the United States government, under the watchful eye of the Central Intelligence Agency, embarked on a mission to develop high-altitude surveillance aircraft. This ambitious endeavor, known as the U-2 project, demanded a testing ground that was isolated and concealed from prying eyes. Thus, Area 51 was established in 1955. Nestled within the vast expanse of the Nevada desert, Area 51 stands as an enigmatic and cryptic location, shrouded in secrecy and interwoven into the very fabric of American folklore. Officially designated as the Homey Airport or Groom Lake, this secluded site serves as a classified remote detachment of Edwards Air Force Base. Its intriguing history and cultural significance have painted a captivating portrait of government secrecy, while simultaneously fueling an enduring fascination with extraterrestrial phenomena. Area 51 has become a symbol of mystery, capturing the collective imagination of the public. Nestled amidst towering mountains and vast stretches of arid desert, the location of Area 51 provided the perfect backdrop for clandestine operations. Far from the curious gaze of the world, this secretive base became the hub for covert experiments and technological advancements. It is within these heavily guarded walls that the truth behind Bob Lazar's claims may lie, waiting to be unearthed and brought into the light. During its early years, the government barely acknowledged the existence of Area 51. The main focus of the base was on testing and advancing reconnaissance aircraft such as the U-2, A-12, and F-117 Nighthawk. These aircraft had unconventional designs and advanced capabilities, often leading unsuspecting observers to mistake them for UFOs. This sparked early speculations about the mysterious activities taking place within the confines of Area 51. As a result, Area 51 became a place of great intrigue, shrouded in secrecy and forever etched into the annals of American legend. It offered a glimpse into the secret base, which was considered the best-kept secret within the vast Nevada test site. Throughout the years, Area 51 has been given various monikers such as Dreamland, The Ranch, and the Skunk Works. If there is a place tailor-made for hush-hush technology testing, this is it. For decades, it has served as the training ground for iconic figures like Francis Gary Powers and other U-2 pilots from the 1950s. The U-2 itself was born here, and the legendary SR-71 spy planes, responsible for spotting Soviet missiles in Cuba during the 1960s, also had their genesis in this secretive base. Therefore, Area 51 has been a nurturing ground for technological advancements and remains a hotspot for testing advanced Star Wars devices. Moreover, this site has played host to all sorts of CIA clandestine operations that were meticulously hatched and refined. Indeed, Area 51 is the perfect setting for the most confidential of endeavors, and its notoriety is no longer a secret. However, over time, Area 51 has evolved into a well-known hub of covert activities. Even the Soviets, our Cold War rivals, routinely dispatched spy flights to catch a glimpse of what was transpiring here. Today, we are unveiling never-before-seen photos that provide a glimpse into this cryptic place. Amidst the arid expanse, you will find the dry bed of Groom Lake, corrugated metal structures, and a striking 3-mile runway. This is no ordinary airstrip, as it is home to highly advanced radar and detection equipment. This region has become a magnet for curious wanderers who are drawn by the strange tales of puzzling lights illuminating the night sky. However, much like your own questions, their inquiries often go unanswered. The notion that the Nevada desert is a testing ground for alien technology first emerged from documents stumbled upon by UFO researchers. These documents were related to something called Project Aquarius, purportedly created by an organization known as MJ-12. They revealed the existence of a program established in 1972 with the mission of flying and studying recovered alien spacecraft, an endeavor that allegedly continues within the secretive confines of Nevada. Area 51 is located within the vast and restricted expanse of the Nevada test site, surrounded by the imposing Groom Mountains and bordered by desolate stretches of uninhabited desert. The residents of this remote area, while not particularly fond of the military presence, are known to be deeply conservative and fiercely patriotic, and generally prefer to keep to themselves. If one were to inquire about strange sightings in the area, they might find themselves at the Rachel Bar and Grill on any given night amidst the presence of flowing Budweiser and cowboy hats. There, they may come across a handful of individuals who work at Area 51 but don't expect them to openly discuss the mysterious phenomena they have witnessed over the years. Despite the rumors and speculations, no one who has worked in the shadows of Dreamland has publicly confirmed what many have suspected for years. The truth regarding Area 51 remains obscured behind a veil of secrecy, enveloping it in an aura of mystique that persists to this day. The National Security Agency, NSA, acknowledges the existence of Project Aquarius but vehemently denies any association with flying saucers or extraterrestrial phenomena. The true nature of Project Aquarius remains shrouded in secrecy, leaving room for endless speculation and intrigue. The disclosure by Robert Lazar marked a significant turning point in the public's perception of Area 51. It provided concrete evidence, or at least the testimony of someone claiming to have insider knowledge, that suggested the presence of extraterrestrial technology and activity in the vicinity. This revelation fueled further curiosity and speculation about the true nature of Area 51 and its connection to extraterrestrial beings. In 1984, the Air Force made a bold move by taking control of approximately 90,000 acres of land surrounding Groom Lake. This action was widely seen as illegal, and during congressional hearings on the matter, Congressman John Sieberling raised concerns about the military's legal authority for this land seizure. Surprisingly, the military claimed that their authority surpassed that of the Air Force itself, leaving many questions unanswered. When Sieberling inquired about the highest authority involved, he was met with silence, and the revelation was only disclosed in a classified briefing in 1987. This secrecy surrounding the land grab only fueled further speculation about alien spacecraft and extraterrestrial activity in the area. Then, in a surprising turn of events, a shadowy figure known as the Shadowy Dentist broke the silence during a live interview. This enigmatic individual was revealed to be Robert Lazar, who finally stepped out from the shadows of anonymity. In the interview, Lazar boldly stated that there were not just one, but 9 flying saucers or discs of extraterrestrial origin currently in existence. This revelation captured international attention, with portions of the interview being broadcast across radio waves in 6 European countries and even featured in a nationally televised TV special in Japan. Various articles in national magazines began to quote unnamed sources who hinted at the presence of mysterious objects of extraterrestrial origin flying in the skies of Nevada. The mere possibility of such phenomena would be enough to excite even renowned filmmaker George Lucas. However, despite the swirling rumors, those with insider knowledge about Area 51 remained tight-lipped, refusing to publicly acknowledge the existence of these saucer stories. Mr. Lazar's account stands out due to his proposal of creating a wormhole, a passage through space-time that enables instant travel from one point to another. This concept of bending space or forming a wormhole has captivated the scientific community and gained popularity through films like Interstellar. However, it is important to note that this idea is not entirely new and remains purely theoretical. The main challenge lies in the tremendous amount of energy required to create a stable and sufficiently large wormhole for spacecraft to navigate through. To put it into perspective, the energy needed for this task would surpass the yield of a hydrogen bomb, which converts a mere 2 pounds of matter into energy. We're talking about an energy magnitude that could potentially convert the entire mass of our planet into pure energy. Lazar's claims about the advanced spacecraft's energy source are truly mind-boggling, as he suggests utilizing Einstein's famous equation, E = mc2, and potentially even more mass than that. Are these claims worth believing, or do you think they're just some kind of make-up stories? Let us know your take in the comments below. Thanks for watching. While you are here, click the video on the screen to watch more amazing content.